Hello, welcome to Worst Impressions. I am your host, Eric Anderson. Today we have with us Mr. Curtis Graves, aka Lil Curtis. We got a special episode for you guys. This is going to be, looks like our first official episode of the new set in stone. We are not changing it anymore. Worst Impressions with Eric Anderson podcast. We're a comedy podcast. We're going to be interviewing people in my universe, and hopefully eventually branching out, talking about total bullshit and maybe getting super serious at some points. But I'm always going to throw in a little salt and pepper on it. That spice that everybody likes. So let me introduce you to our guest, Curtis Graves. How are you doing today?
Man, I am great. How about yourself?
I'm doing awesome.
Right.
So this is actually technically your second time in the studio.
Yeah.
The first time was kind of our little rough draft, but we're still gonna get that out there for everybody to listen to and see us kind of work through it. But we're still not pros at it, but we're gonna get a whole bunch more of these under our belt, I think.
Oh yeah. We're gonna blossom. This is gonna be awesome. Awesome blossom.
An awesome blossom.
Hell yeah, crikey.
Speaking of awesome blossom, that's only an Outback Steakhouse thing.
Is it?
Yeah, no, they have that name.
They do have it.
They have that name, and but like other people have had it, like had the fried onion split or whatever. But no one else can like call it an awesome blossom.
I thought the other way around because I thought it was always Outbacks, and then I went to Chili's and I'm like, I want an awesome blossom. They're like, that's ours. Yes, they took it. They
so they'll give it to you. They'll give it to you, but they can't call it an awesome blossom.
Yeah,
they call it like
bloomin' onion. See, is it Australia? Oh my god. Is this a Mandingo effect all of a sudden? Because I feel like a blooming onion.
Mandingo? No. It's a Mandela.
Oh, all right. 3 minutes in.
Christ
cut that.
Almighty.
we're different pages here, but we're going to do.
We're rolling down a mountain at a high speed today, folks.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
No, that damn Mandingo effect.
Oh my god.
Oh, Mandela. Okay. I got this.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh my god.
But yeah, awesome blossom.
Awesome blossom. Outback Steakhouse.
I'm hungry.
Oh. Or is it a bloomin' onion?
See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, bloomin' onion. That's what I might have been.
Or maybe
Chili's bloomin' onion.
Oh, Chili's is awesome blossom.
Jamie, pull that up.
Oh, We don't have a guy. We don't have a guy to chair yet.
Lucas, pull that up.
Jesus. Yeah, I know. We need another. Yeah, Lucas, get your ass in here.
Right.
So, anyways, when we start these episodes, and well, it could be any point in the episode, we're gonna address the title of the podcast, Worst Impressions. So, it kind of came to me as a sort of a play on first impressions. And so we're going to be talking about different types of impressions, whether it be a good first impression, a bad first impression, and just an impression that you like to do of a celebrity or famous character from a TV show, movie, whatever. Or if you got one that you love, but you're not very good at it, we want to hear it here on Worst Impressions. We want to hear your bad Michael Caine's, your bad Steve Irwin's, your horrible Cosby's, So let's get into it. Mr. Curtis, Lil Curtis.
Yep.
Do you have a story about a bad first impression, whether it be a person or a restaurant or
I do.
A school subject?
Oh God, school's a lot.
But any of the above. Just choose
like
one.
This, all right. I have a friend of mine. We are dear friends today. I will take a bullet for this person.
Wow.
Yeah. But first day I met this person, I hated their guts.
That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear.
Instantly, just like, because I'm in this wheelchair, no big deal, but I'm like 4 foot tall here, so they think I'm a leaning post. This person, right? I had no clue who this was, leaned on me like with all their weight.
No,
put everything on me with a cigarette, and it's just ashing it all over me. And I'm like,
wait, hold on. This person? Let's rewind. Where are you at the moment?
This is TGI Fridays. Back in the day when we had a TGI Fridays.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So So let's set the tone for everybody at home. We're at a TGI Fridays in the middle of the day. Nighttime?
Yes, in the middle of the day.
We're doing a lunchtime TGI Fridays
drink fest.
And a person you didn't know.
No clue who this person was. A friend of a friend at the table. Okay. That's why they came up to us. Friend of a friend.
Those are always wild cards. Yeah. Friend of a friend at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Does it during the meal?
Oh, we were drinking. Okay. There was no really food involved. It was just we're sitting around table drinking.
People are just going around.
And this person and their friends come up to us. Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't have no idea who this person is. Right. But just tends to lean on me.
And just leans on me.
And I was like, whatever, I'm buzzed, you're buzzed, we're cool. But then here comes a cigarette, just ashing in my lap. I'm like, what are you doing? I push him away. And it's like, it's not burning you. Don't worry about it. What?
That's the bar?
And yeah.
That's the bar that you said. It's like, it's not burning you. It's fine. If I put my flaming trash on you.
Yeah. And I would thump that cigarette out their hands and they'll just go pick it back up and just come back leaning on me. And I was just like, oh God, I hate this person. I don't want nothing to do with this person. We leave. Right. Then we have a pool party that night.
Okay.
And this pool party, guess who shows up? This person.
TGI Fridays. The entire staff of TGI Fridays.
I would rather have that at that moment. I would rather have that whole staff that I hated anyway.
Sure.
To this person. And I was just like, this sucks. Anyways, party goes cool. Everybody's having a good time. I wind up really liking this person. It was super fun hanging out with them. They were really cool. And I even called them out on it.
Right.
I was like, hey, what was up with the cigarette just burning my crotch with your cigarette?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just drunk. And well, it's still the same day. You're still drunk, but you're being apologetic. Oh, okay. Anyways, we're cool as shit now.
Cool.
I see them all the time. I love them.
Wow. A real origin story.
Oh God, yeah.
Crotch burner.
Exactly.
Crotch burner to best friend.
Not even good cigarettes. I think they were like some cheap ones.
You hear that, folks? Terrible. If you're trying to make friends, let's not lean on folks and ash your cigarettes. What kind of cigarettes were they?
Oh God!
Don't tell me they were Marlboro Red 100s.
No, I would have been all right with that. I would have been all right. That's a cowboy cigarette. That's a man cigarette. No. These were like Newports. It was terrible.
Good God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was terrible. And I don't smoke. I was like, oh.
Right.
But
I'll take an ashtray and rub it on my skin, exfoliate.
Yeah.
Every now and then, but I'm not gonna let anybody just ash on me.
Exactly, man. Yeah. Put it under my eyes because it gets those bags down.
Yeah. See, that's the thing that they don't advertise enough with
cigarettes. Get rid of baggy eyes.
This is false information, folks. Don't
Google it.
Don't put ashes on your eyes, please. But man, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a wild little
that's a pretty good bad first impression.
Yes.
Now you have like what about this? You got a great first impression of someone, something, someplace. Second time sucks.
Well, I know there is.
That's a deep one.
It is a deep one.
I feel like that's
several friends from my high school days and a little bit older, early 2000s, stuff like that.
I feel like it's easier to I feel like that happens a lot with a restaurant.
Yeah.
You go there. Maybe
yes, I see what you mean.
Maybe it's a place like or even like just a store. You go in there the first time when it's like first opening up, and they're putting on like they're pulling out all the stops. They got the best management in there. This happens to Maddie and I all the time. You go in there like opening week, opening month, and they're amazing. 2 months down the road, it's
Garbage.
there's animals in the kitchen,
Right? Cats trying to escape. You're like
frying up the wings. You know what I mean? With getting their paws in there. Now, do you have any?
There's a couple of the restaurant situations. Yeah, man. Like there was a place called. Oh, can I say the name? I don't know if I should or not. They're not even open anymore. It was a seafood restaurant.
Sure, there we go.
And they were amazing. They actually came from the coast. They imported everything. They were showing me, telling me, and you could taste the quality and all this and that. A month later, I might as well gone into Luby's. It was
Luby's.
It was bland, terrible.
Luby's.
Yeah.
This guy drops Luby's.
Yes.
He might.
Luby's in my book is shit. Yeah.
Luby's.
Yeah, that's something my grandma took us to just because she didn't have enough money.
Why was Luby's such a grandma thing? It was like
you had choices. You didn't have choices back in them days in the 60s.
I guess you're growing up. You're just lucky
70s.
Not to be eating like a Jello mold ham or
something. Yeah, boiled goose. That was like a delicacy then.
Boiled goose.
Yeah, salt? No, I think not. Just water and goose. Yeah,
hot water and
goose.
Good. Where do you get a goose these days? Can you get a goose in Waco? Can you get goose?
You have to be able to.
I guess good old HEB has goose.
My buddy called in a goose the other day. We were you know how they're migrating south.
Oh, okay.
And they're migrating. So we're sitting at the deer lease just hanging out.
Okay.
And then you hear them off in the distance, doing their little quack. Quack. I can't do it. But he can. And he started doing it. And then you see him get closer.
Wait, hold on. He's doing a goose call?
Goose call with his mouth. Yeah. And like you can see them up there and they start getting closer and circling. They're getting closer to us. This is about not quite dark. I'm going to say about 4:00 in the afternoon. So it's getting where they're trying to find somewhere to roost, for the night. So they're
and me, I know friends. Gooses.
Yes. These geese. And they're making their way in. They wind up landing in the field right behind us.
Wow.
And no, they're looking for their friends, but it's just us two laughing at them. Dumb geese.
Dumb geese, man.
Or is it was it geese or was it
what you
call a group of geese?
It's geese. Geese is the
gander?
Oh.
Or is gander a male?
Gander is a male goose.
Yeah.
I'm not going to look this up.
It's not worth it.
I am just going to say this.
I should know
A goose is I think you get a gaggle of geese.
Yeah.
I think it's a gaggle. A gaggle of geese and a gander is the male.
Yeah. But yeah, we called them in. It was fun. It was funny. It was interesting.
So when you call something, what do you mean call it in? So
just basically mimic their sounds.
Oh! Yeah. You're calling them in to get them closer. Got it.
Yeah.
I thought you were like
they said. Like
I thought you were calling
voices.
the goose hotline 177 quack.
I ain't gonna lie. He said we're calling these in. I got on my Google machine. I'm like, oh shit, what's that number? But he was like, something like that. And they responded great. It was awesome.
They were just like, no, this is what they're up there. They're doing the and they're like, I think we hear a gander, ladies.
Yeah.
There's a gander down there. There's a gander.
And they swooped in hard.
Oh my God. Geese? I have a faint memory of I was really little and we were up north and there was the I guess it had to have been Washington State, but there was the Canadian geese.
Yes.
And
that's what these were too.
They at the time they were bigger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you playing at the park, I'm coming to get you.
They're taking.
I'm coming to get you.
They will abduct you. Yes.
They will come and abduct me and take me south.
Yes. Yeah. They're even making a Pixar movie on that right
The geese take them south.
Yes. And sell them.
The geese take the kids south. Oh my God. Oh man. That's great. So you know what's funny is like in that story, you did an impression of a goose. And now we're back to the title. Yeah.
Yes. Worst impression. That
There
was
we
it
go.
right
we
there.
got the title.
That definitely was not a goose. That was a skinwalker of some sort.
Who calls them skinwalkers?
White people.
No, what the? No, what show? What show has the skinwalkers?
It's something up north. It's
this guy says the white people.
Yeah.
The Mandela effect.
Yes.
And the white people with the skinwalkers. Okay.
They call them skinwalkers, but they're like Wendigos. I believe is Wendigo is what the natives call it.
Wendigo.
I believe that's how they
That's
pronounce
like
it.
that's like a northern Sasquatch.
Something like that, yeah. But this is TikTok education going on here.
Right.
How good is it?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. TikTok education.
Yeah,
it's got us
man.
all. It's got us all.
Like Skinwalker Ranch. You ever heard of that place?
No, but that sounds like
dude, it's supposed to be
mildly prostitution
joint. Yes. It's legal there, but I think they frown upon it in that area.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's an interesting little area there. It's real supernatural-ish. People freak out.
But see, I thought I could have sworn I thought, what does Walking Dead call their zombies? I thought some show calls them skinwalkers.
I think Walking Dead did call them skinwalkers.
No. Was it? I don't know.
It's been so long.
You know what's weird?
Long since I've seen that.
You know what's weird? I've never seen The Walking Dead.
No.
Yeah.
Not even like a first episode or nothing.
I think I've seen a good portion because of the Punisher guy.
Shane. Well, his name was Shane in there. What's his name?
Yeah, his
John
Bernthal.
Bernthal.
And
yes.
he's awesome. And that's why I would have watched the show. But spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure he dies pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically when it got shit.
Yeah. And so that's why I was just like, I don't really like when I found that out and I was already like a million seasons behind.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I would only watch it for him, really.
You should watch till he dies,
crazy.
though. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
It is actually good, and it's good afterwards, but then it gets real. I don't know what the term would be, but shitty. Like people dying in the worst ways. Like, come on.
So it's like more gory.
Not even close. It was like one of the characters died. I don't even want to explain it because I want to butcher it.
Sure.
It was terrible. And I was just like, I quit the show. I'm done.
Yeah, and perfect. We don't have to talk about it because a million other people talk about
it. Yes. Yeah.
They all talk about the damn.
Yeah.
Walking
But the same creator, man, he made Invincible. It's on Amazon. It's an animation.
Dude, okay. Yeah. So I was just talking about that with a guy that's going to be on the podcast, Mitchell. He was like, Have you watched it? And I was like, no, because they're going to be in the Mortal Kombat game.
Yes.
Yeah. Omni-Man and Homelander from The Boys.
Yeah, he's on Call of Duty.
Yeah. But they're going to be in Mortal Kombat too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Have you watched The Boys?
Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. Big fan.
The Boys.
Big fan.
So I was doing, I was playing Fortnite with Mitchell the other day, me and my wife, and I was doing, it's Billy, right? Is it Billy the Butcher? Or is it?
Yes, Billy the Butcher. Yep.
I was doing Billy the Butcher. I was doing that for him over the games.
You got it.
So this is my impression. Carl Urban as Billy the Butcher, and I've never seen Invincible, but I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck what you think. The way he says the F word is the best.
Oh yeah,
he's
dude.
So good at it.
It's great.
And speaking of Carl Urban, are you familiar with like all of his stuff?
Oh, yeah.
So
big fan of the dude.
There was a thing about like in an alternate reality, he would have been a super like awesome Wolverine.
He would have been.
Think about that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of sad we didn't have him as Wolverine. I love Hugh Jackman and Wolverine.
Yeah, he
no problem.
He is the Wolverine. Yeah,
He is the
especially in
Wolverine.
Logan. Oh my god,
He is the Wolverine. But could we please get a Carl Urban Wolverine like
multiverse? Why not?
because we're
Everything
like
else is.
that's what the movie if you've been keeping up, which I kind of haven't lately, but the Marvel stuff, we're going to a place with like the new Deadpool and like the new multiverse saga or whatever. They're going to have other versions of characters come in.
Even maybe a Sabretooth. Maybe Sabretooth.
For Carl?
Yeah. I mean, Wolverine, definitely, but his brother could be good. But didn't he play his brother? No, he didn't play his brother.
Who was the good Sabretooth?
It
What
was
his name? He's not in enough stuff, this guy. What was his name? I'll look him up. But anyways, the Carl Urban, I've just always like freaking
Dovinoff, Dov something. His last name's Dov.
I'm gonna check this.
That's all I got. I want to bring here. I want to put some alpha brain on the table here. Not calling them out. Not not shout out to them.
No free pub. No free pub.
But I gotta get some brain stuff here.
Some brain stuff.
Yeah, get your brain pumped.
Liev Schreiber.
Oh, way off.
Remember?
Is he the first one?
No, he's not the first. He's not the first one.
That's his show, Ray Dobbs.
But this is the good one. This is the good Sabretooth.
He was a badass Sabretooth.
He was good. He was awesome.
The name I got was off that TV show. They're just showed right there that he was on.
Oh,
I don't know what that show is
because he's just not
seen it.
He's just not in enough stuff, in my opinion. He's just not in enough stuff. I'm fucking pissed off about it.
Is Carl Urban actually European?
I think.
Because sometimes I get
we're gonna look it up, folks. We're like everybody settle down.
Yeah,
don't swerve your cars off the road. We're looking it up.
No, I want you guys to Google it, please.
Yes,
take your phones out.
Actually, get your phones out. Text me right now.
I don't care if you're on I-35.
My number is 177 quack.
Yeah.
What was I looking up?
Oh God.
No. What was it?
Urban, actual European, like English person.
Remember?
He's born in Ohio.
Remember Judge Dredd? His Dredd.
His Dredd was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that was good, gory right there.
That was crazy. He's a New Zealand guy.
Okay.
So he's basically. Oh man, people are gonna be mad if I say this. He's basically Australian.
Yeah. Oh,
but
God.
No.
The whole continent right now just boycotted you.
This worldwide podcast.
Yeah.
They are just like completely anti worst impressions now. No, to be fair, doing an impression of someone from New Zealand versus a Kiwi versus an Australian is very different, very hard. It's very like he's like.
You put two side by side. I couldn't tell them a difference, but
you could
guarantee in the country I probably
I guarantee you could. You would know the difference because I think the guy that does the little rock guy in Thor where he's like, hey, what's going on? That's I think he's Kiwi. That's
okay.
Yeah, he's Kiwi versus Australian, which is good eye.
Handsworth is Yeah. So actually, you know what? Now that you put them two side by side, I can definitely tell. You can
tell.
Yeah, I didn't put that together. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not as culturally diverse as I thought it was.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're just, Mandela.
Everybody's French. Everybody's French to me.
Dude, speaking of French, I just saw Napoleon.
Dude, did you now?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was. Have you seen it?
Not yet.
It was pretty good. They decided not to do French accents.
Really?
They didn't do a French impression. Yeah.
What?
They didn't do French. But so to be fair,
at least Napoleon throws some wee-wees at us or something. Come on. I don't even want to go see this movie now.
We get me an escargot. Yeah. Oh my God.
Skunk walking by. Something.
See that? But that's the thing. Is that if they did it and they did it bad, people would be like, "Oh, they're just doing Pepe Le Pew," and they would get some shit for that. You know what I mean?
They would.
So I think I kind of understand why they didn't do it, and Joaquin I think he knocked it out of the park. I think he was awesome.
I bet he did.
The,
He's awesome at everything.
The battle scenes are insane. It makes you want to line up with a gun.
Dude,
just
right. Go do some reenactments.
a single
and
shot.
everything.
Yes.
Give me a paintball though. Come on. Yeah. Can I get a paintball cannon?
Dude, these guys in these battles in Napoleon, like, you get one shot.
Mm-hmm.
You get one shot, and you're lined up next to these dudes, and you're just like, do you still have your shot?
Yeah.
Like, can you shoot that guy over there, please?
Cover me.
Cover me.
Cover me as I load my pebble.
Yeah,
Jesus.
They're pebbles, but they're big.
They're mean too.
They blow
tear you
off.
up.
They blow off entire chunks of your body.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the cinematography in that was crazy.
That is cool.
You'll have to go see it.
I will, definitely.
What else can we talk about? So, worst impressions. Do you have, now I know you did the very, very good quack, the quack of the gaggle.
My gaggle impression.
Gaggle quack.
Yeah.
Do you have an impression of someone, something, even even an audio reenactment of like getting an order at McDonald's?
My only thing I can think off the top of my head right now would probably be Jim Brewer.
Jim Brewer.
He's a comedian.
Yeah,
old school.
You told me about him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But from what was it, Half Baked?
Mm-hmm.
His little stoner corpse.
Yeah.
Me and my
I know
little friends that we used to sit around, do the same thing, but I would just act like him. Hey man, Oh, that's more of a Tommy Chunk. See, I knew I fucked this up.
Just keep going. It's fine. It's fine. It's worst impressions, not best. Not best.
This is gonna be my best one yet. Yay, man. No. Yeah. It was like, oh man, it just kind of comes to me. But I'll be like, hey man, don't forget the water, man. Things like that. While my friends are like, you thirsty? I'm like, don't forget the water, man.
Don't forget the water, man.
Yeah, Funyuns. Yes.
Funyuns are underrated.
They are amazing.
They're pretty underrated.
Yeah. That is one chip I will eat. I don't think it's a chip, though, to be honest with you. It's not in the same category.
That is one chip I will eat. All right. Let's see what I got in the treasure trove here.
I have one impression I always wanted to master because I think it would be funny is Trump.
Ooh, okay.
You can do some fun Trump situations.
Is this Donald or one of his many children?
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to talk like Eric or Vonka or whatever. Yeah, maybe Byron or what's his name? His name ain't Byron.
Byron, yes.
Is it Byron?
I have no idea.
Oh, his youngest. Yeah, it's I'm a rich kid's name.
Toodaloo Trump.
Yeah. But old Gillis there with his Trump impressions.
Gillis's Trump is great.
Just laugh so goddamn hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would love to do that, but not yet.
The guttural, you got to get the guttural of it. Oh my God. It kind of, for me, it slips into Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, it's gonna be the best. We're gonna have shrimp, and it's gonna be the best you ever had. And
shrimp from every coast.
we're gonna have shrimp from every coast. They're gonna come out. They're gonna drink all of our wine, and it's gonna be amazing. You're gonna see it. And yeah, Trump.
Crab on all immigrants.
So many people have conquered the Trump that I've always been like, I've always just been great, just like good. That's good over there. I haven't really messed with Trump that much, Trump, because I'm just like, some people like, because it's all about the time. Like if you are famous and do impressions or do comedy or whatever, and Trump is the president or he's in the zeitgeist at the moment, you better have something with Trump. So, right now is like, no one's listening to me yet. So I haven't really, by the time if this ever popped off, I'd have to have an impression of someone else,
right?
Like the president of 2030 or whatever. So
hell yeah, Eric Trump all of a sudden.
Oh like, yeah, well, then it's like, man, I could have been mastering this for a while. My God.
I try to do Stavos's laugh. That
Yeah.
goddamn laugh is great to me, man. And
Stavi. So for those
hey,
listening,
I pronounced it wrong. What was it?
no, it's
Oh,
it's
did?
Stavros.
Yeah.
Stavros Halkias.
Halkias. I
and
never get that right.
People just call him Stavi. I'm acting like I know him. I don't know him. But
Stavi's good point because I want to say his name to people, but
he's
I'm
like-
like Storvos. You know,
he like cackles like
that chunky Greek guy.
Yeah.
You know,
I love him, dude. He's great.
he has a
And
good sense of humor.
He's got, and that's why his crowd work is so good. His laugh is infectious.
It is.
You know, his laugh is crazy infectious.
Yeah, like, he was laughing at something on one of his podcasts that I mean
Yeah.
I hear a million times. I never laugh, but he started laughing. I started,
and then
laughing.
you want to laugh.
and I'm like, damn it,
Exactly. Exactly.
Didn't want to laugh, but I am now.
Okay. Let's see. Is there? We kind of touch on this actually. We're gonna pull some questions out of a bag here. Let me wrestle around. This is a question for you, Lil Curtis. What? No. Hold on. Is there a
Yes.
mythical creature? Is there a mythical creature that keeps you up at night? Not even now, but maybe like when you're a kid or something. Is there a mythical creature that was just like,
It was-
hell no?
Yeah.
That you saw
I
on like a
mean,
TV show or
Is
something?
it's more biblical, I'm guessing, but Pinhead.
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 Is that Hellraiser?
Hellraiser's Pinhead.
Okay.
Some reason haunted
So
me
he's
till my
the
teens.
he's the guy that's like completely white,
Yes.
just like
pins systematically placed on his fucking head.
and he's got pins coming out of his head.
Yeah. And he's just diabolical. He's not even scary looking. He's just like, you're gonna die in the most horrible way. And
So
I'm
are
like,
you so are you more scared of like his motives or just like how he looks?
more of how he looks when he can do what he can do.
What can he do?
I mean, for instance, one thing I remember popping in my head is he'll like snap his fingers and then these hooks will fly out and hook your flesh and then rip it off.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, dude! What the?
And this is
when were
what
you
my
When were you
10,
watching this? Good God.
12. This is my cousin. Like, you want to watch a movie with me? I'm like, let's watch this. Yeah, and then she like does her drugs with like sitting there smoking her crack in the corner. Oh, I should probably whatever that. Cut that. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
But,
wait. Okay, we'll get to the
crazy ass family I had.
Okay.
But
so ridiculous.
watching Pinhead at 10, oh my God, and she lives out in the country,
Okay.
like way out in the country. There's literally scarecrows in fields from all 4 points of her house.
Okay.
And I would see these scarecrows and be like, fucking Pinhead.
That's
right
a
there.
pinhead.
Yeah. Just scared the hell out of me. This is when I was like 12. I was a kid with a hell of imagination.
I remember weirdly, this is deep in the back of my brain. I remember seeing this at like Hastings. Whenever
Yes.
Hastings was still a thing, like
Mhm.
the video rental place, or you could just buy videos and stuff. I remember seeing him, and I like the iconic his face and all of the like just giant nails sticking
Mhm.
out of his head. But yeah, never picked it up. I was like, hell no! Like I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting this movie for movie night.
I even tried to watch it. I was probably 21, and I was like, I'm gonna conquer this. I'm watching this movie.
I'm gonna conquer this.
10
fear.
minutes into it, I don't know. I just turned it off and played Xbox. And I was like, no, I'm done with this. I want to play something I can control. Yeah.
Oh man, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one because yeah, I've never messed with that. Never.
Yeah, I just had a crazy cousin that just like to torture you.
Mm-hmm.
And she was young, I mean, you can't be mad at her, but she was young. She was like, check this out, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. Man, it's a pretty good one.
And then I did that to my cousin, not to the extreme by any means, but like I remember introducing, actually it was like my nephew to Gremlins. And I didn't.
Gremlins is scary.
It was
some
scary.
Some of it is real scary.
I'm sitting there watching it with them, and they're getting freaked out, and I'm like, man, what did I just do?
Yeah.
They're like really freaking out. And then their parents are like, what'd you do to my kid? They're not sleeping. Now they're sleeping with us. Yeah, I'm like, oh,
It's like they're throwing away all of their stuffed animals.
Yeah, every stuffed animal gone. The cutest ones of all.
We can't even walk down the Furby aisle.
Yeah.
Wait, did they have Furbies when the show came out, or did
man.
Furbies rip
No, it was
them off?
afterwards. Furby's probably afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Never mind. But still, I always saw Furbies, and I was like, I think that's just Gremlins.
How about these older toys and that
Or
talk to
Gizmo.
you? There was they look like Gizmo.
Mhm.
These were, I remember being a teenager, and they would talk to you. And my grandma loved these things. I don't remember their names right now.
They were furry.
They were furry. They were animatronic, so the mouse moves, the eyes looked at
Yeah.
you, blinked, da da da. Arms moved a little.
They pooped, and you had to wipe their
God,
eyes.
yes.
So
Yes.
much,
Oh
so
my-
much, so.
And then, my grandma left them on the shelf, so it just kind of strung down. Just
My
yeah.
God.
It was like, oh, grandma, clean up this shit. No, my little fur babies, they're okay. But this thing had a shittiest motion sensor in it. So,
Okay.
and she would keep it going. So, middle of the night, a little intoxicated, walking through the house, and this little thing is like, hi. What? And you can't find it because it's 6 feet in the air, and I'm like 4.5 over here. So I'm like looking eye level for something. It was the worst, man.
Hi, my name's Pinhead.
Yes. Oh my God, dude, I had those moments. I'm like, you're going to say something really scary. Yeah. Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell. He's just smoking. He's smoking a cigarette. He's putting out the ashes on you down below. He's like, this is my worst nightmare. This is what
he's a sign of my future.
He's quacking at you like a goose.
God, no.
It's like, this is absolute worst nightmare. 10 out of 10.
There's a gander of geese in here. I didn't know what that meant then.
Oh my gosh.
But oh yeah, man, those little. I guess I don't remember what they were called, but they were funny.
It
they
essentially
popular back in the day.
Yeah.
It was before
it predates
Tickle Me Elmo. I don't know if you remember that.
No,
dude.
yeah,
you were young.
I remember Tickle Me Elmo. I mean, that was like the Christmas thing.
Yes,
that was like a hot
about
item.
5 years before that. That was that item that people will slit each other's throats, which I miss.
The slitting of
Yeah.
the slitting of the throats.
Black Friday sacrifices.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
where
That was
people
wild.
Open doors and somebody's going to get cut
I know.
for it.
We nerfed it. We nerfed
They
it with the
nerfed
internet.
it big time.
We were just like,
man.
hey, let's not die over a 48-inch plasma.
Yes, yeah, worth
52.
$10,000, but they can get it for $8.99 on Black Friday. Yeah.
Oh man. So I guess if I was to choose a mythical creature that kept me up at night,
Yes.
I don't know. Well, okay. So do you remember like all of the old just sci-fi channel movies?
Mhm.
So the ones with because I don't know if it was actually Lake Placid, but it was definitely a big gator movie. And I was little and I saw it was just a big gator movie.
Gator NATO?
No. But that would be sick. But just big alligator gets loose in the town. I'm tiny and I'm just like watching this thing and I'm just like, that's terrifying. But
That's
it really
a legit thing to be scared of too.
and it didn't bother me until there's a scene and I don't know which one it is, which it's not Lake Placid. I don't think.
Oh, I say Betty White.
But, oh yeah, she's in Lake Placid.
Yes.
I need to rewatch that. But the gator goes into a in-ground pool and is just sitting there on the bottom of the pool. And it's waiting there. And it's massive because it's like, one of those like, oh, it's a freak of nature's giant gator and it's a sci-fi creature feature. Kid goes out there and he's just like, and at this point, I've never seen like a kid be a casualty in a movie. And so I would assume in every movie, kids are invincible. But in this movie, this kid gets a little too close to that water.
Wow.
Scared the shit out of me for a long time.
I
I was
never
like,
get close to any kind of water. That's why your grandpa filled that pool in, didn't he?
yeah. he's like, Eric can't handle
boy
it
scared
anymore.
of it. Let's get it filled in.
But no, that was a legit. And we
That
play.
is a legitimate.
We'd play in
Scary.
that. We'd play in that pool, and we'd like. Like it would get dark, and I'd be like, there could be a gator down here.
Mm,
But the smaller ones, the normal size ones, did not scare me, and it eventually didn't bother me anymore. But man, I think
until you see a gator in a pool.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
then it's all bad. Then it's
We
all
already got one in Waco. It's
comes
just the
rushing
next
back.
step now.
Oh my god, yeah, that was going viral. Gator in the Brazos.
It was
right?
a pet.
Yeah.
They done collected it and they put it back in their backyard a bit.
Oh my god.
They just got a little viral. They
It's
just
like, ooh. It was on a leash. The
Fido
whole...
got out. Let me go get him real quick.
But yeah, I think it was more the idea that like a kid could die in a movie. I was like, oh my god, I've never seen that.
That's
before.
what's awesome about that, because I picture the kid being like, there's something in there,
Mhm.
and turn around and leave. And then his older sister,
Right.
his little 20-year-old sister, comes out there topless, dives in,
Yeah,
and
always
then gets eaten.
always topless.
Always topless. She's like, baby brother's put up.
the sin,
Jumps in.
the sinner dies.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Showed your breast, you gonna die.
Jesus.
But that is a legitimate scare, because right now there's Nile crocs in the United States right now as we speak.
I thought
Nile crocs. These ain't no chumps.
so. Somebody brought him over there.
Somebody brought them over,
and
some exotic pet, and they're like,
got
I
'em.
got a little big for my pool.
got 'em
So
multiplying.
yeah.
Good lord.
And they go mate with the other ones, and you got like Florida is so wild right now. Florida's full of
iguanas.
iguanas is
Yeah.
one of them. Was it the other one? Anacondas.
yeah.
Anacondas is destroying the wildlife there. And then now they got Nile gators.
That's a
Crocs, I'm sorry.
nightmare.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare. Oh, dude, did you watch the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6?
Yes. Amazing.
So I guess I'm guessing it's sort of like loosely based on Florida.
Oh, all Florida.
And then they
that's for that trailer.
Yeah, and they used right.
You think about it, it's a short trailer. It's only like a minute and a half,
right,
and it was all Vice City. So
it's
the next one is going to be Liberty City, which is what, New York? Isn't that what Liberty City was?
So it's going to be multiple cities in Grand.
Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is all
but
together.
But 6 is going to be multiple cities.
All the cities. It's
all
gonna
of
be
the
Vice City. It's going to be Liberty City.
I had no
the
idea.
First one, you remember, wasn't it based in New York area? Maybe.
I think it's. I think it
L.A.
Isn't it
Miami.
Isn't it all made up though? Like
It's all fake.
It's all fake.
It's all
cities.
fake.
Yeah.
But they base them on real life,
Right.
on actual cities.
Sure.
I swear to God, GTA 1 was New York.
Probably.
GTA 2, I think, was Miami.
Yeah.
And then it went to LA.
Okay.
And then Vegas, possibly
Probably.
somewhere in that mix.
So this one's gonna have all of the maps, basically.
Yes. I think the next trailer that's probably gonna get dropped is gonna be another city. So they're basing all this one on Florida. So it's all Florida stuff. The gator walking into the store, all those people. Like,
he had a gator in a pool. There's a clip where he has a gator in the pool.
Yes, yeah. And so all that stuff, that's what I'm thinking, at least. That's my theory with it. But I don't get deep with it either.
Either way, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do the pod universe people all get on there, play on the same
We're
server.
gonna have to get we're gonna have to get online and just all do this. Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Do I smell a lane party? Do I smell 2002?
A land? Yeah. That would be sick.
I totally mispronounced that. Is it land or lane?
Land. L-A-N.
L-A-N, yeah.
No, I have lane party. That's fine. We could do some bowling.
Yeah. Right? Yes.
But yeah, no, that would be a really fun game to play with a bunch of funny people. Because that's a hilarious game.
Oh, you're gonna have a good time with it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got. We got a little bit left. We can do. Is there anything you wanted to bring up that you brought today that you want to shout out before we wrap it up?
No, I mean, just BS talk, mentioned. I don't know if we mentioned it earlier, but how Daniel Tosh was here in Waco.
That's
I don't know the exact time, but he loves surfing, so he went to the surf park here in Waco, and he said, on the podcast, he was like, it was mediocre service, blah blah blah, but if y'all give me some free time, I'll come back. And so he liked it,
right?
He's just So I was like, that is too damn cool.
Yeah.
So we got to do something over here. We got to do something
because
Like,
he did it. He did the surf thing, and then This Is Important guys. They went there too when
did they
were.
make it there? I
Mhm.
didn't hear nothing about them making it yet.
Kyle went there when it like in between, I guess, in between the Dallas and Austin shows. He went there.
What about the other three? They just kind of went on to Austin. Probably.
I think they showed up, but like they're Adam is all messed up. Like he
I wanted to take him to do cripple stuff. I really did. I wanted to DM him and be like, bro, I'm with you. I didn't get hit by a truck, but I got hit with life. And I will take you out to do handicap shit. You know, if you want to go shoot guns in wheelchairs, we can do some putt in wheelchairs, something.
Oh my God. You know, him standing straight up, he is probably about at the same height as you. Like
Sitting
he's
down?
very little. He's a very
Yeah.
little dude. Yeah, he was just like a little like
Short wide there.
Yeah. He's running around. He's gonna bust his ball sack on on that tour.
Man, he's pushing himself too hard, right?
Yeah.
Man, hey, you got to slow down, man. If you hear me right now,
Mhm.
don't slow down. Have fun.
This is for those listening, we are talking about the Workaholics guys. They're doing the This Is Important tour. It's almost probably
Should be wrapping it up.
by the time this comes out, it's already over.
It will be. Yeah, end of December.
But
done.
we like to talk about them a lot.
They are great.
Tosh,
Entertaining.
Tosh, Stavros.
Yeah. Shoot.
yeah.
Your mom, I don't know if I say this, but your mom got me tickets to see Schultz.
Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz in Austin on 420 or 419. So that's going to be an exciting 3 days. I may not remember too much of.
You probably won't.
Because I want to try.
A lot of smoke in the air.
Yes. I ain't going to lie. Maybe some psilocybin involved.
Psilocybin involved.
Hey, Ron White, if you got some LSD, I'm game.
Doing LSD with Ron White.
That would be amazing.
Ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm hoping for a great weekend there. I want to do something there. Even if y'all can come down and just anything. Like Austin is fun right now.
Right.
You know, going to that comedy shows, going just 6th Street. I mean, I used to do it back in early 2000s.
Yeah.
Now it's a whole nother ball game, but still fun.
It's pretty crazy. The 6th Street is pretty nuts.
You get there probably 12 to 1 o'clock in the morning. You're going to see some action.
Yeah.
Before that,
definitely something I would call action for sure. Action. When Mitchell's going to have a lot to say.
I can imagine.
He's in because he lives down there.
Yes, he's there.
He's going to have a lot to say about that for sure.
I want to be here for that. That's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mitchell's fun. I remember one time we went to Austin, me and your mom. Mm-hmm. We were just doing it just to do it. We went to Austin. We were checking out stores. We're checking things out on 6th Street.
Yeah.
We mentioned Mitchell. We're like, I wonder what Mitchell's up to. We turned the corner. Mitchell's walking towards us.
What? Just out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere. He looked at us and we looked at him. He's like, are they here? And we're like, is this Mitchell? And yeah, it was crazy. It was just like, what are the odds?
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was heading to work then.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's crawling all over.
I'm glad he's doing good too. I'm glad he's doing real good.
Like a spider.
He's a good kid.
Yeah. Oh my God, kids.
Well, almost. I'm old,
I know.
So I say kids. I knew y'all as kids.
I know. Yeah. Now we're practically 30.
Yeah, getting there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm telling you.
So,
and it gets more fun. That's all I gotta say.
That's like, especially with this this podcast, I'm hoping everything just gets more fun.
It has to.
We put out these episodes. More people are gonna want to like interact in person. That's the idea, is getting people to talk in person again. Because like, I mean, think about it. Everybody's on the phones and everything, but this is a good excuse to sit down and talk to somebody for an hour or whatever.
Exactly, man.
So I think it's going to be really good. And yeah, you're going to have to come back a lot of times, just so you know.
Anytime.
And I think
I love it. This is fun. I feel comfortable.
Comfortable?
Yes.
So is there anything you want to tell the listeners about what to look forward to on these shows when you're coming back? What do you get? What are they looking forward to?
I really want to get this comedy scene going in Waco.
Okay.
I really do. We have to. It's getting, the fire is hot. We need to strike. I got a bad arm. So I'm like not striking for shit right now. I'm like, Ching, I'm broke. Ching, what? How much? Ching, shit. It's just terrible. But I'm gonna keep on hitting. We got to
Cool.
get this comedy scene
Yeah.
going in Waco because it's inevitable.
Yeah, for sure.
It's inevitable.
For sure.
It's growing. It's blowing up, and people need somewhere to go to do their routines.
Yeah. Hopefully we can generate some buzz and get the right people interviewed and get these clips out of there. Now, obviously at first it's going to be audio only, but
yeah. Oh yeah. Like
if we get a little popular, like we will get this studio set up with we have a guy in a chair, all that stuff. But
that's right.
we'll just get
I'll stand up for you. What's up? I'll show you a proper squat. Hell yeah. I learned that shit over at the gym.
Nice, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
They're gonna be like, "What's so funny about a proper squat?" Yeah. Coming from a cripple, let's see what happens.
Damn it, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, dude, we'll definitely have some fun with this. This is going to be too cool. I've been jonesing to do it since the last time.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. That's good to hear. And to those listening that like haven't done it yet, reach out. You guys will know where to find me. By the time this episode comes out, we should be on Instagram. We should have a TikTok. It probably won't have like too many images, but it will have some sound clips, and we should have
those sound clips that have like a educational video in the background.
An educational video. Yeah. There we go. Well, just while we're talking, yeah. So an Instagram and a TikTok. I believe the Instagram handle is it's Worst Impressions. I think it's just Worst Impressions Podcast. But I'll have it in the show notes for you guys to click the links, give us a follow, and well, let's see where this podcast takes us. So you've been listening to Worst Impressions with Eric Anderson. We're signing off, me and Lil Curtis. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for having me.